Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're doing some cleaning today, but it's not what you think. We're not doing it on Project C1, that's not even here. We're doing it on this. Dodge Ram 5.7 V8 Hemi. Let's get on with it. So we'll have a quick look around it. We're going to be doing the inside today with the massive big old Yankee design, all grey scratchy plastic and all that, but yeah, whatever, we can do that. But I'm looking at things like this. This has got Bissell written all over it. This vehicle has been used as it was intended. It is a tool. The previous owner to this had used it for industrial reasons. He had an external cinema business and used to use this to drag his giant generator. But you can see that it has been used as a tool. Even the seat belts aren't in the greatest of condition. Condition is probably the wrong word, they're just dirty. But yeah, things like that we'll be getting onto. Things like the actual dash itself, and the wheel, as you can see there, that's a bit gipping. Dash itself, this is lit up like a Christmas tree when the vehicle's actually running, but that's something for a different video. Up on here, and I get some Aerospace 303 on that, if I remember to have brought it. Some vinyl cleaner, that'll get the backs of the seats, and yeah, we've we things like these stains here and all that. It's no good. So let's have a look at the back. Story's no better. I've already lifted the seat up so we can have a look underneath. That's the sort of condition that the under the seats is. It does need a bit of a clean, which is why we're here today. But yeah, there's quite a few stains like that one over there. It's been used, it's been abused. Now it's time to show it some TLC. Okay, so we've hoovered all the door cards, all the floors, all that sort of good stuff. We can see that we've not removed the seats because, to be quite frank, don't really know how, but that looks like a permanent stain. I don't think it's ever going to come out. We'll just make it look prettier. We've got things like this down here that's remaining. Under there, to be honest, it's probably pretty good, so we're not going to bother with that, I don't reckon. We've got things like the cup holders. They're going to get taken out and cleaned. But generally speaking, in here is all right. I mean, if we bring the seats back down again, the seats are pretty minging, like various stains there, various stains there, that sort of thing. So they'll all get addressed. If we go into the front, have a quick look, see what stains remain. We've got some on the passenger side, which is driver's side in the UK, but you know, Americana. We've got usual sort of stains where, like, the mats have done a really good job at protecting the carpet, and it is a really good quality carpet as well. It's nice and thick, but around the outside of the mats you can see all the brown stains and things like that. We'll also hit all the plastic trims, all the door cards, all that usual sort of good stuff, and the seats are actually quite a little bit minging. Kane's already started setting the bits up, so we'll just stick that down there for now. That's a particularly good stain that I'm looking forward to getting out. And then the usual sort of stuff in the middle seats, on the driver's seat. It's looking a little bit minging. Let's go around to the driver's side and have a quick look at that. The size of those wheels, 20 inch. That's lovely chrome grille. So if we have a look at the driver's side, we can see this is where it's gotten particularly bad. It's just one of those things. I mean, there's a little hook there for the mats. This is the most abused seat because, of course, you know, driver. There's always going to be a driver in it every time it moves, which is natural. So things like up here near the foot brake, well, the handbrake as we call it in the UK, but it's not a handbrake, you use your foot. Pedal areas, that sort of thing. It's a little bit disgusting. So what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to have a look at things like the doors. We're going to clean things like the dash top, these handrails, because they're a little bit disgusting as well. If that can focus, which is not focusing, but take it from me, they're a bit minging. There it is. And all the seat belts and what have you. And then we'll get the Bissell out and have a go at the seats. We'll have a go at the carpets, and we'll see how it goes from there. So as you can see then, it's all nice and clean now. This is the passenger side, or like I said earlier, the driver's side from UK perspective, but never mind. We did this one off camera just to expedite the video a little bit. There was like a nice brown stain there, as you may have seen earlier on in the video. That's now gone. Seats, done all the bases. That's just starting to dry up quite nicely because there's a great big V8 heater going on. Listen to that. Lovely and hot. That's good. Cleaned all the seats, top to bottom, front to back, including back of that as well. Some vinyl rubber cleaner from Auto Glym. The top here, there was like a nice big stain just there. That has just disappeared completely. The transmission tunnel, the carpet almost looks new again, apart from a few spots like that, for example, that we couldn't get to because we didn't take the seats out. That's not the biggest issue. Dash is all lovely and clean. Let's have a look in the back. So on the back seat, like I said earlier, that looks like something's bleached it, but that's never going to come off. But it's at least clean. Very clean actually, like it. Back seats, they're almost dry actually, which is very impressive. And we did, of course, across the other side as well. That one's the last one that we did. That's still wet, you can see with the watermarks. Missed a bit actually. Right, I'll get the Bissell out in a second. Anyway, so we're having a look over here. Backs of the seats, door cards, the absolute works. Just like a Citroen C1, the rear stoplight, which is there, which with one with a Chuckman back, is a bit of irrelevant really. That leaks, so this part of the ceiling actually gets wet just like a Citroen C1. So that's something that a C1 and a Dodge Ram have in common. So having a quick look around. Door cards are lovely and clean. Everything is looking good. Everything smells good. We've got an air conditioning bond to go in. I think if that was mine, I would be very happy with that. Well, that was fun. I do enjoy a good clean. It wasn't a detail by any chance, by any stretch of the imagination. Essentially all this was just to clean it after the previous owners had sold it and Kane bought it. So the idea of that then, just a maintenance clean. We're not detail cleaning or anything like that. Some of you are going to talk about using the drill on the door cards. It doesn't matter, they're almost made of concrete. That's not going to do any damage to it, don't worry about it. Essentially, just a clean, not a detail. But I enjoyed doing that, and you know what to do. If you liked it as well, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the usual sort of good YouTube algorithmy good stuff. You can follow me on Instagram down at the bottom here if you wish. And if you wanted to, links down in the description below. You can also buy me coffee. In the meantime, you know what to do, ring the bell, get notified next time I drop a next video. I'll see you then.